Let's go, girls.
Hi ladies, it's Melissa, or Slapout Lash Girl Melissa, I think I'm known as. It's an awesome day. It's been kind of a rainy day and I have a lot to do, but I did promise you guys that I was going to do a tutorial on this eye look that you wanted to know about. I'm using Tenacious in the Splurge Cream Shadow and 3 eye pigments, Sexy, Daring, and Beautiful. And Beautiful is a matte color, the other 2 are shimmers. So, it's very, very easy to do. There are a few things you need to do before we get started. I am going to use a few brushes that you've seen before, and I'll explain to those to you as we go along. But the most important thing you can do, and maybe use a primer on your face, which I do every day. I use that glorious face and an eye primer. And I've already done my face because I do have somewhere to go after I get done with this tutorial. But this eye has absolutely nothing on it yet. And one of the most important things to do before you put on this application of makeup or any makeup that you put on your face, use a primer. So I already have Glorious Face and Eye Primer on, but I always use this eye primer on my eyes, and it's a kind of a fleshy color, so it's not going to add any color to your face, to your eye, but it's going to make your eyeshadow stay longer, number one, and it's going to make it pop. And by making it pop, this is what I mean. I went ahead and put some primer on my arm, and I took some of the Splurge Cream Shadow and placed it where the eye primer was. Look at the difference, without and with. So, which one would you rather have on your eye? Which one do you think is going to last longer? It's not coming off. It's not coming off either way. But the primer makes it just go bing. And that's what you want. That's what you want when you get this look. So, here we go. Let me see. I think that's pretty much dry. Doesn't take long for these to set. So, the first thing that I like to do is take my, not this brush, Deluxe brush. And you've seen me use this one before. And I'm going to take the color Sexy. You can't hardly see it in there, but it is a beautiful kind of a pink toned color, and you can see it on my brush. And what I like to do is I'm kind of try to look in my mirror here a little bit, because it's kind of hard to do without my mirror. All right, start up here in the brow bone area, and we want to come across like this. And I like to come down with it and back. So start in here, come around, and you're just filling in that brow. It just opens it up. It's really pretty light color. This would be a beautiful color just to have on by itself. It really is. But it is a great color for right under the brow bone. And open up the eye. You can see how I have it over here, but I do like to bring it in here and then go around, okay? So, that one's done. And the next one I like to use is Splurge. We'll go ahead and do the cream shadow. Now, here's the color. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Now, I do apply it with our cream shadow brush. Yes, you can put it on with your finger. It doesn't matter. I prefer a brush. And you can either put it on your hand and do it that way, or I just kind of come in here and scrape it off the side. Get a little bit on my brush. And then what we want to do is just pat it. Right here, this is going over the whole entire lower lid. Just like this. Fun, fun, fun. I love this color. God, it is a beautiful golden bronze. It's perfect for a smoky eye look or a dramatic look. Evening. I'm loving this color. Absolutely. But you can see how the primer makes it pop. And that is really all we're going to do with Splurge. Let's put it right down here in the bottom part of our lid. Maybe just a tad more. Pack it on a little bit. Because you can add, the more you add, the deeper the color. Remember that. Now, this is going to set really quick. And it's going to set to a soft powder kind of finish. And it's crease free. It's not going to crease at all during the day. It's one of my favorite eyeshadows that we have. It is the cream shadows. If you haven't tried them, the color Elegant and Dainty are two of the lighter colors, and then this one would be next up from those. Now, the next color we're going to do is this beautiful color called Beautiful. Isn't that funny? And I'm going to use my crease brush. Now that's the color. Can you see? It's kind of, the light's kind of messing it up. But very lightly. I don't want a whole lot of this color. And so I'm going to tap it off and maybe do a little bit. I don't want to go on and pile this color on. I want it to be a light transition. So the best place to start with this is right under here, right under my brow bone. That's where I want it. And we're just going to kind of come through here like this, very lightly. Put this color through. Oh, it's so pretty. This is a good transition color between Tenacious and Sexy. Woohoo! Man, all these words. See how pretty that is, and kind of feather it up just a bit. And of course, if you get too much, you can always blend it out. And so, you know, either with your finger like that. And don't worry about it. If you have any fallout on your face, you can always go back and get your contour brush that you might have put your concealer on with, or either your liquid foundation brush, and just sweep through that area and it will take it all off. So I am going to make sure I don't have anything on my brush, the one I used earlier, and I am going to blend this a little bit through here. Blend it out. I don't want any harsh lines at all. I want it to look very smoky. There we go. Look at there. So now, the next thing I want to do is put on my not liquid liner, but my pencil liner, and this is perfect. The color perfect. I'm not going to do anything under here except for that is shadow under here. That's beautiful that I put under this side. All I want to do is put a little bit of liner here, and this stuff glides so easy and so quickly. I mean, you can have this on in no time. I love this look. I love our liners. I like the liquid, but I have perfected this one. This one I really like. And they set, guys, within 30 seconds. In 30 seconds. Now, the only thing I want to do is connect this down here at the bottom. So I am going to connect it. I don't want any corners not left undone. So, see? Pretty. Now, if you want a little bit more wing, you can do that. I don't really want a whole lot of wing with this, because this daring color is very dark already. And I just don't think I need that drum with my face. I have very small eyes, but you know, if you have some wide set eyes and you really like a wing look, you can do absolutely a wing look with this. It would be gorgeous. But I'm going to come back and I'm going to use my crease brush again. Let me wipe it off. I don't want any excess on there. That's beautiful. Okay. Now you can see it. It's very dark, but it is a gorgeous bronzy dark color. Make sure you tap it off, and if there's any excess, you know, get it off, because you don't want to go in too heavy, but you want to go right in this corner. And we're layering these colors. It's amazing. You never knew you could layer colors until I started playing with all of these. But I played with this and got it right finally. And I love it. But we want to come right here in the corner, and I like to dab it on first. Let me get a little bit more. I don't have quite enough. Dab it on right here in the corners, and then we're just going to kind of come in that little crease right there and make our little V, and add this beautiful dark color right over our Tenacious and our liner. And it is so pretty. Look at that, how it defines. It's just, oh, I love it. When I was playing one day, I have never used the color daring, just because it was so dark, and I was like, God, what do I do with that? But it absolutely will make you have a gorgeous smoky eye. Isn't that pretty? Wow, I love it. Now, the only thing left I have to do is use my shader liner brush. This one here, one of my favorite pencils of all time. If you don't have one of these, please get one. It doesn't have to be Younique, but this is something you must have. I use this angle part more than the shader part for sure. Now I'm going to go back and take my beautiful pigment, and I'm going to put some here on my angle end of my brush and tap it off a little bit, and we're going to come right underneath here, and I'm going to look in the mirror when I do this. I want to come right underneath here, and we have one last step after I do this. There's one more step. Can you tell what it is? Ha. You've seen me do it before, but I'm going to do it again for you. I really like this color here. Pigments are fun, people. Now, the last thing I'm going to do is come back to my liner, and I'm going to do my waterline. It's called Tight Lining, and it will give you the perfect smoke right through here. See, I've already done this side. Look. So, we want to come right in here and stay close to the lashes as you can. Come back and forth, and look at there. Ah, smoky perfection. Now you can come back in and darken if you want to a little bit with your liner. That's okay. It's up to you. Sometimes I do that. But that's it, ladies. It's that easy. Get the right tools. You know, a crease brush, something to blend with, which is our deluxe brush. I didn't use that one. The brush I told you I can't live without. This is the shader angle brush, and then a cream shadow brush. Of course, you don't have to have this. You can put Tenacious on with your finger. So, and remember, the primer. Look what the primer does. It is amazing difference. Absolutely amazing difference. It's going to last so much longer on your eyes. You just won't believe it. But I so appreciate you guys watching. If there's something else you'd like for me to do for you on a tutorial, all I've got to do now is put my lashes on, and I'm done. And I'm ready to go. Oh, I need some lips. I think today's just going to be a lip bonbon kind of day for me. But hey, do you like it? I love it. Let me know if you love it. Yay! Okay, guys, give it a thumbs up. See you guys later. Bye.
Short skirts, oh, oh, oh.